Harriet Sutherland-Leveson-Gower, Duchess of Sutherland. She was born the Honourable Harriet Howard on the 21st of May 1806. She died on the 27th of October 1868, aged 62, at Stafford House, St James's, London. Her husband was George Sutherland-Leveson-Gower, 2nd Duke of Sutherland. Her children, Lady Elizabeth Georgiana of Argyll, born the 30th of May 1824 and died the 25th of May 1878. Lady Evelyn of Blantyre, who was born the 8th of August 1825 and died 1869. Lord George Granville William, he was born the 19th of December 1828 and died the 22nd of September 1892. Lady Blanche Julia Sutherland, born the 26th of June 1830 and died 1832. Lord Frederick George, he was born the 11th of November 1832 and died the 6th of October 1854. Lady Constance Gertrude of Westminster, she was born the 16th of June 1834 and died 1880. Lady Victoria Sutherland, born the 16th of May 1838 and died the 19th of June 1839. Lord Albert Sutherland, he was born the 21st of November 1843 and died 1874. Lord Ronald Charles Sutherland, born the 2nd of August 1845 and died the 9th of March 1916. And her last and 10th child, Lady Alexandrina Sutherland, born the 3rd of February 1848 and died the 21st of June 1849. Her father was George Howard, 6th Earl of Carlisle. Her mother was Georgiana Cavendish, Countess of Carlisle. On the 28th of May 1823, she married her first cousin, George Sutherland-Leveson-Gower, Earl Gower, who in 1808 had been elected MP for a Rotten borough in Cornwall. He succeeded his father as 2nd Duke of Sutherland in 1833. Gower was 20 years older than his wife, but their union proved one of affection and produced many sons and daughters. The Duchess of Sutherland held a social position of high influence, aided by her great friendship to Queen Victoria, as well as her family's wealth and name. By the Duchess's influence, Stafford House became an important centre of society. The Duchess helped organise the Stafford House Address, a petition against slavery, and former American First Lady Julia Tyler wrote a defence of slavery titled The Women of England versus the Women of America in response to it. Former slave Harriet Jacobs wrote a letter to the New York Tribune, which was her first published writing. It was published in 1853, signed Fugitive. Her stance on slavery was heavily criticised by Karl Marx because her mother-in-law, the previous Duchess, had been closely associated with slavery 30 years earlier. On the accession of Queen Victoria, the Duchess was appointed Mistress of the Robes and held that post whenever the Whigs were in office until her husband's death, which was August 1837 to September 1841, then July 1846 to March 1852, again in January 1853 to February 1858, and June 1859 to April 1861. From the Queen's refusal to part with the Duchess and her other ladies arose the bedchamber crisis of 1839. Victoria gave a sympathetic description of the Duchess's character, and after the death of Prince Albert, spent the first few weeks of her widowhood with the Duchess as her only companion. In 1861, the 4th Company of the 1st Sutherland Volunteer Rifle Corps formed up. The company bore the Duchess Harriet's company insignia upon the pouch belt plate. The Duchess's last public appearance was at the Prince of Wales's marriage in 1863. In that year she was seized with an illness from which she never recovered. However, she was able to entertain Garibaldi, for whom she had the greatest of admiration, in April 1864. She died on the 27th of October 1868 at her London residence, Stafford House. She was interred in the mausoleum of the Dukes of Sutherland. The Duchess's letters, some of which were published by her son, Lord Ronald Gower, prove her to have had an affectionate disposition with some sense of humour, and these letters also show she had an interest in architecture and gardening. And this concludes the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for future videos. Thank you.